Hey guys! Oh, yeah, in case you didn't hear the thunder, we are having quite a bit of a thunderstorm today where I live. So if there's any lightning flashes or loud thunder interrupting me, I do apologize. If you are epileptic, I suggest you do not watch this video in case the lightning causes you to have a seizure. So I will have a trigger warning in the description / title, just to let you guys know that this may have large flashes of lightning. So please, 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 if you are epileptic, do not watch this video just in case there are any large flashes of lightning or if you are deathly afraid of thunder. Anyway, yeah, as you can tell, Black Chipu has had quite of a appearance change. She now has 2 ears and a hair floof, and her eye has a spot over it. I decided to, I guess you could say, redo Blotchy Poo's head a little bit, by just defurring her and kind of, just sewing on some extra stuff, as well as fixing, I think it was her left, no, that's the right ear. I think it was the left ear that was folded down. I can't remember, it's been a while since I fixed her. Anyway, there are a couple things I want to discuss. One thing not in the furry fandom. So I guess you could say this is a bit of a rant? I guess? I don't know. But anyway, if that's not your cup of tea, I suggest not watching this video if you don't like rant videos. Anyway, so the first thing on my mind is the Growly incident, Growly, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, hear me out. I do not support him at all. Growly, if you ever find this video, wash that godforsaken suit. It looks disgusting. I do not even know how you wear that suit in public places. If that were me, and look, my ears are unbrushed. My neck ruff is unbrushed. And even I am ashamed to go in this suit. If like that video, it's okay because it's a video and I couldn't care less. But yeah, if I were to go to Anthrocon with this suit on, I would at least brush my suit and have it washed. But yeah, Growly, freaking wash that goddamn suit of yours. It's so nasty. I don't know how you live with yourself wearing that nasty suit. And that's not even the main issue. You shouldn't be going to any conventions that have children in it if you are a registered sex offender. Like, you are breaking the law again. Not just being a pedophile, a registered pedophile, but you are also breaking the law by being in an establishment with children nearby. Pretty sure it was written in the law as a sex offender of pedophilia that you are not supposed to be within at least 200 feet, I believe. I don't know, every state is different, of a child, let alone in a place with children. You need to stop going to these conventions before you get yourself in trouble again. Now, granted, if it were an adults-only convention, I still wouldn't go near you, but you're allowed there because there's no kids. However, again, like I said, because your suit literally looks like the Black Plague has hit it, I am not going to touch you or go anywhere near you. Okay? Wash that goddamn suit. It's absolutely appalling to see something so cute when it was first made turn into that disease of whatever the hell it's supposed to be. You can tell because it used to be so bright that it has not been washed in freaking decades, and it's disgusting. I can't even fucking imagine the smell. Oh my god, the smell. Just, I cannot imagine it. Anyway, topic number 2, before I vomit from thinking of Growly's suit, Growly, however you want to pronounce it. Another thing is I heard that Caro the wolf, however you pronounce his name, I've never heard his name said out loud, was at Anthrocon in hiding. Now, I don't know if you know the details behind Kero or Kiro the wolf, however you want to pronounce it. But he was chased out of the fandom due to the fact that he was a zoophile. And he is now trying to sell Kero or Kiro, however he pronounces his persona, to someone else, a friend, he says. And he is at Anthrocon in hiding. And this has been confirmed to be him because there are several photos of the hat that he wore while also being in photos with the Kiro a Telegram chat. Now, I don't have these photos on me, nor do I know how to edit them in. But if you want to follow, you might as well just look it up on Twitter. Especially if you have a Twitter. And just kind of see for yourself. I'm not too familiar on the details with Kero the Wolf, but I just know that he has been caught doing sexual acts to his dog. I believe it was his dog. And I think that dog has been taken away. I don't know for a fact, but he is back in the fandom. He went to Anthrocon this year, and I think he was banned from going to those conventions because of what he did. And honestly, that makes me so angry. That makes me unbelievably angry that he even decided to come back into the fandom that has so harshly driven him out for some crime that he did. And I'm not saying this because I'm a follower of him. I'm saying this because he was chased out for a reason and he should not be back in. And now for the non-furry topic. Topic number 3. If you are a gamer dude that has bought Belle Delphine's water, like her bath water, please don't ingest it. Just don't. Just don't. It's unsanitary water. That's gross. Even furries don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Why? Why would you ingest bath water? Like, I cannot even imagine how nasty that water must be, especially coming off of her body. Like, according to this internet article I read about it to find out if somebody has actually ingested the water, people have these men or boys, whatever, have asked her to pee in the water. Yes, you heard me right. They want her to urinate into this bath water so they can ingest it. No. What is wrong with you? Not to mention, Belle Delphine isn't even that attractive. If you disagree with me, I'm not going to fight. This is my opinion. I am not saying it is as fact. This is my opinion, and if you thoroughly believe that Belle Delphine isn't the sexiest woman alive, then that's you. Just don't ingest her bath water. Okay? Like, it's bath water. It's meant to be bathed in. It's not meant for drinking. Like, no. Especially if it's been peed in. Like, no. No. Why? Like, I'm speechless with how many thirsty ass people are asking for her bath water to drink it. And according to Belle herself, it has started as a joke to her by a lot of these thirsty people asking her to let them drink her bath water. And she thought it was so funny that she decided to actually go through with selling it. Rest assured, you don't have to worry about me selling my bath water because I'm not some clout chaser. Oh, that brings me to another case. Furry topic number 3 / full video topic number 4. The furry fandom on Twitter is going into a downfall because there is a lot of call-out culture. A lot of call-out culture. Now, I'm not one of the call-out culture people. You can rest assured about that. However, There are a lot of furries out there that are saying, oh, well, more for less suitors must burn their suits because someone did pornography. Okay. First of all, I don't know how much of the details there are in that specific manner, but on my Twitter, I stick up for the more for less suitors because, yes, it's one guy. It's not the whole company. Sorry, my nose was itchy. It's just one guy who ordered porn of whatever. I don't know what. Granted, I don't know what the porno is of, so I'm not entirely sure on the details. So before you condemn me for being a supporter of certain things, no, I am not. What I am not a supporter of are people telling people to burn a multi-$1,000 suit simply because one person, not the entire company. First of all, they're not commissioning a suit for you. They are commissioning a suit for themselves. So, do not tell them to burn their suits. Secondly, they are not using your money to make a commission with more for less for a suit. So again, do not condemn them and tell them to burn their suits. 3. They are not doing both. Therefore, you should not condemn them. Obviously, I'm not a more for less suitor. My suit, or at least the head, was handmade by me and my friend Dramora Kagan on Twitter because we live near each other and we're good friends. Honestly, what is wrong with y'all? We are the furry fandom. We are supposed to be accepting of everyone. Okay? Now, I'm not saying we should be accepting of people who are into bestiality or people who are pedophiles. Do not get me wrong. If you are a pedophile or a zoophile, you are not welcome in this fandom. However, if you are anything that is not that, then feel free. You are welcome here. You should not be judging. Another thing I have an issue with is call-out culture, and yes, I am aware I called out Growly and whatever that zoophile's name is. Kara the Wolf, Kira the Wolf, I don't care. They're not really welcome in the fandom after what they've done. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I know I called them out, but for a good reason. They are literally breaking the law right now. And they should not be breaking the law just to have fun in a fandom where they have already been chased out. Okay, that's a difference. Call-out culture, though, that is going too far, is simply calling out, like, for example, I'm just using this as an example. I'm not a person of call-out culture. Let's say I were to call out so-and-so artist because they drew my persona wrong and I didn't correct them on it. I cannot put them at fault because I didn't tell them that the picture is off. That is my fault, but I'm still calling them out. That is call-out culture. Stop it. It's wrong. It's bad. It makes us look bad. Stop. 2. Call-out culture is really just petty. It's really petty. We're better than this. We're the fandom, for Pete's sake. We're the furry fandom. We shouldn't be calling each other out unless it's absolutely necessary and there is valid proof. So, if you don't have valid proof of the person you are calling out of for the reason you are calling them out, don't do it! Because this fandom does not solely run on the he said, she said bullshit. Okay? And yes, I know I referenced Limp Bizkit and I'm kind of ashamed of myself, but still, not the point. Let me lower my camera. Also, like I said, again, I am very sorry for any thunderclaps that are very loud. It is kind of a heavy storm right now, so I do apologize. Luckily, there has been no lightning issues. Yeah, it's pretty dark, too. Anyway, yeah, stop with the call-out culture. Seriously. It's overrated. It's an ugly shit show that you are displaying of your petty immatureness, and it's really not welcome in the fandom. or I should be saying community. I can't believe it. We've been divided into two different categories. The fandom, which is the NSFW side, and the community, which is the innocent furries. Like, what? When did that happen? Why did that happen? I was not welcome into this fandom because I like NSFW shit. When I joined the fandom 3 years ago, yes, 3 years ago, I literally was welcomed into this array of acceptance and just overall friendliness of animal lovers and people who like anthropomorphic cartoon animals. When did we become so divided that the wholesome furries are in a community and the NSFW / toxic part of the fandom is the fandom? Like, that is not what I signed up to join. Like, when did we become so divided that we are categorizing our own fandom into two different categories? I am honestly ashamed of this fandom right now. I am utterly ashamed. Like, we are supposed to be a loving family of furries. What the hell happened? I mean, it just seems... Okay, I'm not trying to bash anyone who likes Undertale. Don't get me wrong. But based on my experiences with the fandom, the furry fandom is literally becoming almost as toxic as the Undertale fandom. And I'm not saying that lightly. The freaking Undertale fandom has been extremely toxic for years, to the point where they are at each other's throats over who best character is. Frankly, it shouldn't even be a debate. Oh my god. I have been ranting for 17 minutes with a storm behind me. And it's kind of hot in here. Yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of an issue. Some of the issues going on in the furry fandom / the other fandoms I'm in, meaning the cosplay community, that I just wanted to address. So please, if you don't like ranting, just ignore me. I'm just ranting right now. But yeah, obviously, in case you missed it or you skipped through, Blatchy has had another glow up. She now matches her ref sheet some more. She is not her old self anymore. Not to mention her nose is fixed. Yay! She actually has a boopable nose. But yeah, I just wanted to be aware of certain... I just wanted my subscribers to be aware of certain things that I've seen in not only Twitter, but Facebook and other furry handles like Fur Affinity and stuff like that. I'm not sure why these issues are being brought back up right now, or I worded that wrong. I don't like the fact that these issues have to be brought up at all. But honestly, and I really hate to say this, but this fandom / community, whichever you want to go into, has really made me upset. And honestly, I kind of want to leave the furry fandom because I'm becoming ashamed of how awful the fandom is becoming, especially on Twitter. Like, there are a lot of furries out there who are now just clout chasers. And if you don't know what a clout chaser is, it's basically someone who wants followers just for fame and not for basically anything else that is friendships. They just want to be famous and that's it. A prime example of this, and if you are on furry Twitter, you know exactly who I'm talking about, at Blue Wolf. Yeah, he is a prime example of a clout chaser. You guys can rest assured, I do not want to chase clout. So I don't care if this channel goes far or not. I really don't. All I want are to make furry friends. That's it. That's all I want, is furry friends. But that depends on if I even stay in the fandom long enough to even see those friends come to reality. I hate saying that. I really do. But the way this fandom is going down the road of just complete, total inside destruction within itself, it's not going to be a good thing when it collapses. It's going to collapse just like a lot of other fandoms that haven't really made it out of their shithole of division with themselves. And I really hate to see this fandom tear itself apart from the inside. So please, as a new member of the furry fandom, please stop the call outs. Growly and Caro the Wolf, as well as you too, Blue Wolf, if you see this, quit being toxic and either leave the fandom and stay out of the fandom, or actually better yourself this time before you lose followers and your last chance to redeem yourself will be blown. And I will see all of you guys later. I really hate having to rant like this, but it's come to this, guys. It's come to the fact where I'm literally almost ashamed to be in this fandom. And as much as I love the furry fandom / community, if you so desire to be in the community, I'm becoming utterly ashamed with how this fandom is becoming just like the Undertale fandom and becoming toxic as hell. So we have to start doing something in order to save this fandom from falling to utter chaos. And in order to do that, we are going to need to basically better ourselves and stop being so toxic. Okay? And if you are a more for less suitor, please, please, please do not burn your suit, because more for less suits are absolutely adorable, and I wish I could have one because they're just so cute and I love them. And you are valid. No, just because you have a more for less suit does not mean you support bestiality or whatever the hell that porn of whatever it was. I'm not sure on the details. I've just heard it was pornography of some dog. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, you are valid. You do not have to burn your suit. And you can still support more for less for all I care. If anyone tells you otherwise, you give them the big fat finger. Give them the big fat middle finger and you tell them, not your money, not your suit, not your issue. And with those parting words to the more for less suitors, I bid you all farewell. I will see you beautiful sons of guns again next time. By the way, if you don't know, that was also a reference to Lost Paws. But in all seriousness, I will see you guys again. See ya! Bye!